Hello and welcome to Autonomic Gaming. My name is Dylan, and today we're going to be talking about Hollow Knight. This game came out in 2017. It was developed and published by Team Cherry, and is a 2D Metroidvania style game, and what really caught my eye was it's all hand-drawn. And in a world where there are just a plethora of indie games on the Steam store, this really caught my eye as something unique. I remember I bought this game on a Steam summer sale last year, and the game actually came out in February of 2017, but I hadn't seen anything on it. For whatever reason, the game was on my Steam store front page, and I was just paging through the trailer and looking through some of the photos that they had up, and this art was gorgeous. This atmosphere was like something I hadn't seen before. And then I saw that all of it was hand-drawn, and the skill that it must have taken to hand-draw this entire game, it just blew my mind. Alright, first things first, with a Metroidvania-style platformer, we're going to talk about the combat. The combat in Hollow Knight is an absolute joy to play with. It's beautiful, it's tight, it's quick. You can anticipate exactly what it's going to do. They did a great job on the combat in this game. The hero that you play as in this tale is a Hollow Knight. He's a wanderer. You don't know much about him. And he fights with an old nail as a sword. It's blunt from age and wear and use. So does this mean that he's been a knight for a long time? He's been on the road forever? Is this an artifact from his family that he uses, that maybe his father was a knight? We don't know. We just know that it's an old nail. Personally, I love the melee combat more than the mana combat. I love using that nail to fight enemies. I love getting shots from above and a blow, and while you're in the air, it's just such a beautiful way to have combat in this game. It reminds me a lot of Castle Crashers, oddly enough, being that the games are in no way similar in tone, but it does remind me of Castle Crashers. The next thing I want to talk about before we get into the Nintendo Switch stuff is the atmosphere. The atmosphere of this game is really set by the music, the tone. Each of these songs that follows you throughout the areas never feels out of place. It really makes a solemn feeling, solo play style of a game. It's odd that the music can coerce you into playing the game longer, but I personally felt coerced to continue to play with this music in the background. And with the music comes great art style. This hand-drawn world is beyond my imagination. Personally, I'm not a great artist, so I wouldn't be able to draw something so detailed, so magnified when you're in these small areas, and then this beautiful, elaborate map on the outside of the Hollow Nest. And it's really something that you have to play to appreciate. I was enjoying looking at some of the pictures, and I did like to watch the trailer before I bought it, but playing the game and really being immersed in this atmosphere showed you how crazy it was that it was all hand-drawn, and it was done so well. There were no cut corners. It was a great job by this Team Cherry. So, all of that aside, this game is supposed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch sometime in 2018. Well, today, there was the Spring 2018 Nindies Conference. And God, I love that name. I love that Nintendo is supporting indie. Nintendo, Nindy, Nindies. I love it. So we were expecting Hollow Knight to be announced today at this conference, and they did a good announcement. There are plenty of games on there, but Hollow Knight, oddly enough, wasn't. And I remember when I bought the game back in 2017 summer, it was all over Team Cherry's website about how they're doing a Nintendo Switch port. So why is it not out yet? And there could be plenty of speculation on why the game may or may not be delayed past 2018. We have yet to see a fall Nindies announcement, so maybe we'll get a fall announcement sometime this year. But even then, if it's an announcement, it'd have to come out sometime right after if it's still going to make that 2018 release window. So maybe this game may not be coming out in 2018. It could be an early 2019 game. Who knows? Either way, I'm okay with it. I'm not in any rush to make Team Cherry get it out quicker. They did such a great job with the game on PC that I know it's in good hands, so no matter what, they're going to be the ones developing it for the Switch, which I love. I love that it's not going to be a port done by a third party. They're the ones taking their baby from PC and bringing it into the Nintendo Switch owner's hands. But I do think that they should get why they're getting as good and why this game is picking up steam. The Nintendo Switch is the perfect platform for Hollow Knight, and I say that for a couple of reasons. Hollow Knight is a game that is amazing in long doses, but even better in short doses. And for the long doses, it would be great to see this game 1080p, at least 30 frames per second in docked mode, and I don't even mind what it is in handheld mode. I'm not too crazy about that. But in the handheld mode, the short bursts for lunch breaks, breaks in between classes at school, on the bus, this game excels. It's a very good game to pick up, get a little progress done, save, and then put it away. and how popular the Nintendo Switch is for a commuting console or just a console out there in the world alone in these small bursts of maybe half an hour to an hour of play on some sort of a break, whatever your life is, it does well, and this game will sell well because of that. And I'm sure Team Cherry isn't listening, but if you guys are listening out there, I love what you do, and I think this game is going to do really well on the Nintendo Switch. All you have to do is get it there. I'm going to buy it twice. I already have it on PC. I guarantee you I'm going to buy it for the Nintendo Switch because this is the perfect game to play on the bus. So I urge you guys, the listeners, to go check out the game on Steam. You can check out the trailers on YouTube or on Steam. You can check out the photos on Steam. It's on sale right now for $10, which is a steal compared to its usual $15 price, which is already priced amazingly. But if you're waiting for that Nintendo Switch version, which I thought about doing, and when I was picking it up, I saw on their website they had the Nintendo Switch version in the works. If you're waiting for it, there's no declared date, so we have no idea how long you're going to be waiting. I'm excited to pick it up again, so if you want to tide yourself over in the meanwhile and pick it up on PC, I highly recommend it. It's been a lot of fun. But at the same time, I just can't wait to have it in small bursts and jump back into the HoloNES and figure out, how it's going to do on a 30-minute break. I think it's going to be amazing. It's so much fun to just pick up and not have to boot up the whole computer and sit at the desk and play it the whole time. Playing it on the Switch is going to be great. Just a small couch session or playing it in bed. It's going to have a lot of versatility, so I'm very excited for that. Alright everyone, that's been it. It's just my little take on Hollow Knight and how it's going to do on the Switch and when it's going to be coming out. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say in the comments. Have you heard of this game before? Have you played it on PC already, or are you waiting for that Nintendo Switch version? As always, it helps us out a lot if you leave us a like, leave me a comment, because I love talking to the fans. If you could subscribe to the channel, I try to get up videos as much as I can in between work and school. So thanks for watching, and as always, have a good one.